If you're looking for the best gaming laptop on a budget, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preferences, sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have MSI GE76 Raider. If you're looking for a laptop with desktop-level power, the MSI GE76 Raider is about as close as you'll get, though you may also have to spend a ton of money to get there. Still, with its high-end components like the Intel Core and an i12900 and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti, we'd be remiss to point out that the Raider has a large RGB light bar on the front, which, when combined with per-key lighting, makes for quite an effect in the dark, or you can turn it off if you prefer something a bit less showy. The 17.3-inch 1080 display goes up to 360 Hz, which is great for sports players, but everyone else might want to consider 1440 or fork display, depending on available configurations. We tested this laptop at $3,999, which is enough to make you tear up when you check your bank account. That's an awful lot to spend on a laptop. We imagine DDR5 memory partially brings that price up, but it's also the best performer we've seen recently. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Razer Blade 15. Razer has simplified its Blade 15 lineup, removing the advanced and base models, but what's left is still a very good, thin, stylish gaming notebook. The Blade 15 remains a favorite because it has strong performance, with a Core i7 127800 and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti in the model we reviewed, but is just 4.4 pounds and 0.57 inches thick. You still get a variety of ports, like Thunderbolt 4, both USB Type-C and Type-A, as well as an SD card reader, so there's plenty of expansion for peripherals and extra storage for games. It would even work great for productivity, but we did find some competing gaming laptops were better in non-gaming benchmarks. To get Razer's premium look and feel, you do have to pay a premium. This notebook starts at $2,499 and we reviewed it at $2,999. It's pricey, but it's also maintained a spot among our favorite gaming notebooks for years for a reason. The number 3 position is held by Alienware X17R2. The Alienware X17R2 goes up to an Intel Core and an i12900 and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti, some of the most powerful parts on the market. In our review, the laptop showed strong performance in both gaming and productivity. Alienware's design, which debuted last year, is lovely. It's still clearly a gaming notebook, but it's futuristic and minimal. That being said, it's a bit larger than some competitors, and at 6.82 pounds, you probably won't want to carry this around too often. If you have a bit of extra cash, we highly recommend the optional $50 Cherry MX mechanical keyboard, which feels excellent, and everyone on our staff who has tried it has enjoyed it. Next at number 4 we have Acer Nitro 5. The Acer Nitro 5 has long been our favorite gaming laptop for those on a tight budget. The latest model we tested, with an Intel Core i5 12500 and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 Ti, offers decent performance for the price, as long as you're willing to turn down the settings on some games. Acer has given the Nitro 5 a new, more adult design. It's less angular, and with fewer red accents, doesn't scream as much that it's a gaming notebook. We've seen that aesthetic become popular on expensive notebooks. It's nice to see a toned-down design on a gaming laptop that's $899.99. Don't worry, there's still an RGB backlit keyboard for those that are into that sort of thing. There's a bit of room to upgrade inside, too. Acer includes a SATA cable in the box for people who want to open the laptop and add a 2.5-inch hard drive or SSD. The RAM, NVMe SSD, and Wi-Fi card are all easily accessible, too. The big downside for buying on a budget is the amount of bloatware Acer pre-installed on this thing. You may want to spend a bit of time removing some of the extras. The number 5 position is held by Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. If you're a PC gamer on the go, a thin PC like the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 may be up your alley. The Zephyrus uses an AMD Ryzen 9 6900s and an AMD Radeon RX 6800s, as well as the company's proprietary features like Smart Shift, to move power between the CPU and GPU in Smart Access Memory. For the latest update, Asus added a webcam, which was a glaring omission on previous models. The all-AMD model has also moved to a taller 16:10 aspect ratio. On our battery test, the Zephyrus ran for over 10.5 hours, suggesting you could last all day on this notebook when you are gaming. The number 6 position is dominated by Asus ROG Strix G14 If you want to play sports like a professional, you'll want a laptop with the fastest screen you can find. The Asus ROG Strix G733 offers a 360 Hz refresh rate on its FHD screen and has top-end components to power sports titles to get to frame rates that can actually use it. The design feels premium but has an interesting mix of dark materials and clear plastic. It's reminiscent of both a hot rod car and a 90s MP3 player, which might turn some people off. But the comfortable keyboard, strong overall performance, and bassy audio all contribute to a strong gaming experience, even if you don't like seeing the inside of your laptop. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 15C GX551. Asus' latest ROG Zephyrus Duo uses AMD's top-end Ryzen 9 5900X paired with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 for powerful results, while using a second screen that lifts up to provide more ventilation to improve cooling. The two displays are both bright and colorful, and at a bit over 4 hours and 52 minutes on our battery test, its endurance is good, for a gaming notebook, anyway. The keyboard and mouse are in an awkward position. Like most dual-screen notebooks on the market, most people will likely use an external mouse for gaming. So you'll have to decide if that second screen, which is great for chat programs, gaming guides, or music apps, is worth a more difficult typing experience. The number 8 position is held by Acer Aspire 5 Slim laptop. Acer Aspire 5 Slim is our first pick in this series. This notebook has powerful gaming capabilities for its price and comes with a slim body and an excellent 15.6 screen. The Acer Aspire 5 Slim is slightly flimsy. However, it is not going to bother you if you have nothing to compare it to, but it is of slightly looser structure than other laptops. It features a Ryzen 3200U processor along with Vega 3 graphics, which is a decent combination for casual gaming and day-to-day multiplayer gaming. Installed RAM is 12GB, which is expandable as it has an empty RAM slot. 256 SSD is pre-installed, and an extra hard drive or SSD can be installed later on. The construction quality is fine, the hinges are good, and it is made of aluminum. It comes with a decent I/O, and there are 2 USB 2.0 ports, 1 USB 3.1 port, an HDMI port, and an Ethernet port. USB-C is missing from this laptop. The touchpad is great, and it comes with a good, mushy chiclet key-style keyboard, which feels good on fingers. There's another thing to keep in mind, that this laptop comes with Windows 10 mode on, which you'll have to disable manually by going into Settings. Next at number 9 we have Lenovo IdeaPad 314 laptop. Lenovo IdeaPad 3 is another amazing laptop in our best gaming laptops under $500 series. It's a very slim profile, well-built laptop. Lenovo has kept the design simple, yet beautiful. There are no fancy textures, no complex stuff, just plain professional design. It has a stereo speaker setup, which sounds surprisingly good and loud. The bezels on the screen are thin, but the screen has a fat chin at the bottom, which is common for laptops in this price range. Lenovo has done an amazing job with the thermals of this notebook, as it does not get very hot even while gaming, and the fan runs super quiet. The laptop is decent enough for 720 type medium-high settings gaming. The only drawback is the screen color reproduction and brightness. You cannot use this laptop outdoor in daylight. The Windows on this laptop as well comes with EV mode enabled. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Asus F512 and F51 VivoBook 15. The Asus VivoBook 15 is another amazing and beautiful gaming laptop on a budget. It comes with a 4-way nano-edge bezel display with an excellent screen-to-body ratio, which makes the laptop display look very beautiful. Asus has implemented the keyboard lift hinge design, which elevates the keyboard for a better typing experience when you open the display. The keyboard itself is white backlit. It comes with a powerful AMD quad-core Ryzen 5 3500U processor, which is great for CPU-intensive tasks. The included GPU is AMD Radeon Vega 8 graphics. The combination of CPU and GPU is good for average competitive gaming, and you can also play modern games on low to medium settings by lowering the resolution to 720 type. The RAM setup is the same with this notebook as well, where 4 RAM is soldered with the motherboard, and you can only replace the other 4 module with an 8GB module and get the total RAM to 12GB. That's all for today. We upload tech product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.